A lot of utility. Ult's committed as well for DRX there. And now King is finally going to pop. He's going to right outside of the door. And they do use the TP out here. Stacks going fishing. And the bait, not quite there. Seeing if he can get King out. So for now, over to the ropes and onto the other side of the map, over to the attacker side bridge.
Gotta be real quiet.
You just want somebody to have a battle on these ropes.
Yeah.
So badly.
I just imagine, like, because it's fun taking zip lines. I don't know if you've ever taken an actual zip line.
In real life?
Yeah.
Not since I was like really young.
They're extremely thrilling for anybody who hasn't done it. But I just imagine, like, whenever they're creeping across it, just as quietly as humanly possible.
Oh, what a grabbing well.
Slows him up. The blast pack's burned. There's the entry, but RB says, okay, I'll just do it with a showstopper. Drops down, will manage to find Zimba. And Zest pushes out, finds that crossfire angle, gets God dead as well.
What a response.
Broken open all the same.
What a response. I mean, a great play from Zumba and company to stop that, but then RB's like, fine, I've got a showstopper, no problem. Oof.
Yeah.
Sesame save.
Just
and
pull away.
Look at Buzz. He wants to get King. He's sitting right outside of that Viper's pit.
Yep. And King could take the exit through ropes, which is what he's going to do. And with those footsteps heard, Buzz should know that he's in the clear, but it's going to be a flawless round here for DRX, who, again, just continue to put their foot down. As soon as Onslayers gain any ounce of advantage, as soon as they win a round, DRX just swings right back in, cuts them down to size.
I mean, these A-side hits have been really, really clean for DRX, and this time they're not coming through the A main side, they're coming through the dish side. Here. I mean, again, it all gets stopped up, and they're like, they're waiting for the aftershock here. Okay, we stim. Have fun. Zest right behind him here. He gets shot. First guy in looks one way. The next guy in has to be looking the other way. That's perfect tactics. That's how you want it. Now, TS trying to get aggressive with this op that he was able to save.
Yeah.
But
he didn't even actually see Zimba there. He just threw the rocket in the direction that the bullets were coming from, and ended up getting that kill.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
A bit fortunate. TS is not going to see anything. We'll go ahead, take a shot, TP out. As the spike is being brought across the zip line now. Did they just attack from dish again?
Yeah, I mean, this is worrying for Onslayers because DRX has so much control over the map because there hasn't been able to be any real push-outs, any aggressive moves on the side of Onslayers to try to take one side or another of the attackers. There hasn't been really any pushes through dish, through bench, through tree, through hall. So, yeah, okay, you can stall this up. Saw that went last time. And this time, you might have Buzz coming through the other angle.
Well, there's no showstopper this time. RB, though, just blast packs into the site. Instantly gets Bazzy. TS will find one and God dead. Back from crate, will get a kill. Pulls away. Gets himself out of line of sight. TS with another nice opening kill. Will fall, but God dead is absolutely not. Picks up 3 in the round. That's a 3rd round win now. Finding too much purchase, but it's a really solid start. Here comes RB yet again. Peter Contel hopping his way through. The rest of the team wraps around. Made their way through the door. Now storm the site. We'll see that nobody else is occupying this space. Bazzy will now fall. And just like that, I mean, DRX, he said maybe they were talking about how to take the B site. They say, no, just keep doing what you're doing. Go back to A.
Just a minor change on what they're doing. RB's in there quick off the back of the fault line again, and he's able to take TS down, and then it's through ropes this time, showing sort of a similar look to what they did on the pistol round. So a really nice change of pace here from DRX. Zest. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Hello?
Well, Zest, massive 2 kills there. Yeah.
Look at this entry here. Fault line's perfect. TS gets a shot off. He tries to go for the no-scope, but it's way wide. And again, the rest of DRX, what a transfer. What
Cheeky
a transfer.
stuff from the IGL here. Altered in that series versus Onslayers when they did look a little bit weaker. It was when Zest was not really playing up to snuff, was having a rough day of it. He's fired up now, as is the rest of the team. Zimba, though, answers back, manages to make that a 2-for-2 exchange.
Door
trying desperately to get them this 8-4 scoreline in the half.
Now there's reinforcements on the ropes, but DRX able to get out just in time. Oh, I think you might have just seen a pixel out of place there. Stack's able to get the plant down, but the paint shells are great.
Yep, nicely timed. They concede the spike plant. They know that money doesn't matter rolling over into the next round. Now it's all on RB and Mako, who's got his lineups. He'll send out the last bite. There's the hit. Bazzi jumps up over the top. Need to displace. Flash goes in. They turn away. TS staring down the hall. Mako trying to make his way forward. The shot not going to connect. RB finds one. Mako gets the other, but gone dead. Suddenly, now in a 1v1, but he is low on health. RB knows that he's not holding this. RB can just play this out as patiently as he feels necessary, but gone dead.
Woo!
Gets it in the end. A huge play for him, for ONSlayers to find their fourth in the half.
His defense is going to look like, again, we're not really too sure. Zumba, great timing here. Oh my god, that should have been it. He's at 31 health, but the headshot with the Vandal.
God, that fished him out perfectly. Woo! Just reeled him in. Yes.
So that's worrying. Although that opening kill from TS.
Okay, gets one,
no.
but runs out of bullets. Has to swap over the Classic. Has the rendezvous out to safety. Is tagged low and God dead. And a bit of damage as well. Okay, Mako just fade away, pulling back the frenzy. Gets a second kill.
The Michael Jordan there, the fadeaway frenzy.
What in the hell? Buzz taking some shots out. Shifts over to TS. Yeah, quick little adjustment there to gun down the low chamber.
Come on.
Now finds himself at a bit of a disadvantage here as far as the health is concerned. Fault line from Goddead to try to buy some time. Bazzi instantly dumped by Zest. The rest of the team are just charging forward. Goddead swings out, but I believe he's blind. Buzz gets the finish, and DRX get the pistol win.
Insane. I mean, just Buzz there. I said it at the end of Haven.
Get your squats in.
Yep.
Build up that thigh strength.
Yep, that's what that is. Totally. Yep. And, you know, TS gets the early pick here. Let's watch this. Oh, Mako. Oh, so good. The drag down, so good here. I mean, how in the world is he at TS there? And then Zest, great pop, and all the utility in the world. Slayers. Now RB, oh goodness. Oh, they have no idea.
He's going aggro, and TS is gone. Doesn't even take a shot there in reply. Stack's now holding here on the site. We'll see them exit the Nebula, and he can't quite get the second kill, but may as well have. As King falls to Zest from across the way. Two members left now making their way over towards Dish. And DRX saying, okay, just do a 2-and-2 split. Call for reinforcements if they make it to the site.
The trademark's gonna let them know that this rotation is happening, so defense is in place.
Goodbye.
Yep, Mako has a second. Oh. Yep, he does.
I mean, Bazzi had the shorty. That's the next event, actually. Once this final's over, Paper Thin is gonna just
me versus the world.
Mud wrestle everybody for Stacks' love. Ooh. Push forward though, and Zumba gets punished now. TS has the rendezvous out. They look for a little bit of reinforcements, but they just swarm them completely. Wrap around to the attacker's spawn. Plant can come down, but three members left with rifles in hand. This is being pretty brutal for the side of ONSlayers.
And this is what was lacking from ONSlayers' defense, is being able to push through one of the spawns. Or, well, push through the spawn. In this case, Mako, this is nuts!
Yeah. King can't find anything. Aftershock thrown, a little bit of damage out. Bazzi trying to buy some time, throws a blast back to push them away. Will manage to get one, but here comes Buzz! Out of the smoke, out of the blue! Shorty to the skull. He is dead. RB gets God dead, and they only lose Zest yet again.
You wanted it last round, that Shorty kill. Now you got it.
Well, I did.
Unbelievable. I mean, but this is exactly like the kind of thing that I was hoping to see a little bit of from ONSlayers on their defender side is they're going to catch them, you know, trying to cross. They get the flash, and I mean, Zumba had no hope anyway, probably being on that zip line already. I mean, everything looking so good here for the side of DRX. The play calls immaculate, the shooting good, crisp.
Don't necessarily blame them. They haven't found too much purchase, and yet again, the forward positioning from DRX pays dividends. TS, the shot caller for ONSlayers, is consistently being caught off guard here. Picked off right at the start yet again. This time, there's not going to be a kill in response.
And RB's up on this generator wall, and is anybody going to know? from the side of On Slayers here. Zumba coming through the tunnel. And with their positioning for the B hit, they're going to be able to come through bench in a second. Find it completely open, but they're waiting. DRX is waiting to pounce on this.
Rolling Thunder.
It's no one.
Yep, hits nobody. Zumba's dead all the same. And wrap around. Spike can now be planted in whatever position they really would prefer, I suppose.
Well, I don't know they're
For the
going to
time
get there.
being.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be tucked away on the side if King actually decides to go for it.
Zess is waiting for the orbital strike on this plant, and they know it. They're like, we can't do this because he's got the orbital strike. This is...
Yeah.
It's a cat and mouse game here. They got to try to find Zest first before they're going to fish with the boombot.
Oh, okay, they try to push it. King finds one, but the counter swing comes in. Bazzi pulls back away, and at this point, I mean, really just wants to try to do any damage that he possibly can. It's not going to lead to anything. Buzz just hard peeks it.
I don't want to give you that though. If I'm going to be Krillin, that's not fair. I mean, Krillin's badass, but
it's okay. I'll wish for you to come back to life. Buzz forward, Mako there for the counter swing, but TS comes up with 2 with the Bulldog. 2 for 2 exchange as they send a couple shots through the door. Stacks goes to the push and he catches King, trying to get across. It's a spike drop now. Goddead will recover it.
Yeah,
Make their way out.
Timings are just insane. Just the patience there, and you still have this orbital strike. There it is. You know,
send it, but the spike gets planted. Zest, though, finds TS. That's the tour de force out. Now Goddead needs to go nuclear here. He's worried about somebody approaching out of main. There is no one to be found. Finds one, spots RB for just a moment, but he takes some damage. The stun is out, and there is the finisher. Stacks gets the last kill in the map. The defuse will come through from RB, and DRX in dominant fashion will take Fracture. We have not seen it from them in a very long time, not since Champions, but they look well rehearsed.